Lefty Ruggiero, born Benjamin Ruggiero, April 19, 1926, November 24, 1994, was an American soldier in the Bonanno crime family. He is well known for his friendship and mentorship of FBI undercover agent Joseph "Donnie" Brasco Pistone. When Pistone's operation was ended on July 26, 1981, the FBI intercepted and arrested Ruggiero on August 29, 1981. In November 1982, Ruggiero was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment for racketeering conspiracy. He was released in April 1993 before his death from cancer. Life. Early life. Born in Hell's Kitchen, Manhattan, Ruggiero grew up in the Knickerbocker Village private housing development in Little Italy, Manhattan. Ruggiero joined the Bonanno family organization as a young man, serving as a street soldier under Caporegime Michael Sabella. Ruggiero soon became successful in bookmaking, extortion and loan sharking rackets. He lived in an apartment on Monroe Street in Manhattan in the same building as his friend and Bonanno soldier Anthony Mira. Ruggiero reportedly owned a cigarette boat that he kept docked on the East River in New York. Ruggiero became good friends with future family boss Philip "Rusty" Rastelli and Mira. Ruggiero became the part owner of a fishery in the Fulton Fish Market in Manhattan. As a part owner, Ruggiero was able to put himself on the company payroll with a $5,000 a month no-show job. During the 1970s, he purchased a social club in Little Italy. Ruggiero had an estranged brother who changed his surname to Ruggiero to avoid association with the rest of the family. Ruggiero had 3 daughters and 1 son, Thomas Spano, with his first wife. In the late 1950s, Ruggiero left his first wife, eventually moving in with his second wife, Louise. In September 1977, Ruggiero married Louise in a small ceremony at New York City Hall. Ruggiero's son, Thomas, struggled with a heroin dependency until he checked into a drug rehabilitation center in 1979. Ruggiero's younger daughter worked at a New York hospital and managed a booth at the Feast of San Gennaro in Little Italy. 2 of Ruggiero's daughters reportedly married mobsters. The Bonanno family allegedly discovered that Ruggiero's son-in-law, Marco, was cheating the family and is alleged to have told Ruggiero to eliminate him. Marco disappeared and his body was never recovered. Operation Donnie Brasco. Around the time Ruggiero became a member of the Bonanno family, he met Mafia associate Donnie Brasco, undercover FBI agent Joseph Pistone. Anthony Mira introduced Brasco, posing as an expert jewel thief, to Ruggiero. Pistone's original mission had been to infiltrate truck hijacking and fencing rings. However, the friendships Pistone developed with Mira and Ruggiero gave the FBI the chance to infiltrate the Mafia. Brasco started working for Ruggiero, placing bets and helping him make collections for the bookmaking operation in Ruggiero's social club. Ruggiero mentored Brasco and eventually promised to sponsor him for membership in the family. Ruggiero developed a close friendship with Brasco, which caused friction with his old friend Mira, who had originally introduced Brasco to Ruggiero. Brasco served as best man at Ruggiero's 1977 wedding and frequently advised Ruggiero on handling his son Tommy's heroin addiction. Ruggiero once nearly discovered Brasco's true identity. Ruggiero and Brasco were in a Miami Beach, Florida restaurant as Ruggiero read a Time magazine containing an article about the infamous Abscom scandal and detailing how FBI agents posed as rich Arab businessmen to catch U.S. congressmen taking bribes. What caught Ruggiero's eye was a picture of a white yacht that the FBI used to entertain the congressman. Ruggiero recognized the boat as it was named the Left Hand, as the same boat Brasco provided several months before for a party. Brasco was able to convince Ruggiero that he did not know the boat's owner was related to the FBI. During an earlier criminal enterprise, Ruggiero met Frank Balistrieri, the Mafia boss of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ruggiero admitted to Pistone that he felt threatened while in the presence of Balistrieri. In 1979, Ruggiero converted his social club into a candy store and gave it to one of his daughters to manage. At the same time, Ruggiero and Brasco started a bookmaking operation out of the store. However, Ruggiero was soon dropped from the partnership because he was unable to provide the initial required investment of $25,000. The Three Capos murder in 1979, Bonanno boss Carmine Galanti was murdered, creating a power vacuum in the family. After Galanti's murder, Philip Rastelli took over, running the organization from prison. However, one faction, led by Alphonse, Sonny Red and Delicato, rebelled at Rastelli's leadership. At this time, Ruggiero joined the crew of Dominic, Sonny Black Napolitano, a strong Rastelli supporter. On May 5, 1981, Delicato and two other rebel capos, Philip Giacconi and Dominic Trincara, were lured to a meeting and murdered. After the deaths of the three capos, the rebellion against Rastelli was squashed. According to Pistone, the murderers were Napolitano, John Cersani, Joe Mazzino, Sal Vitali, Joseph Desimone, Gerlando Schiaschia, Nicholas Santoro, Vito Rizzuto, Luigi Angetti, and Santo Giordano. Ruggiero and Cersani were lookouts and were sent in after to clean up the massacre and dispose of the bodies, along with Napolitano, James Episcopia and Robert Capazio. Reputation. Ruggiero relished life as a mobster. In front of Pistone, he once explained, "As a wise guy you can lie, you can cheat, you can steal, you can kill people, legitimately. You can do any goddamn thing you want and nobody can say anything about it. Who would want to be a wise guy?" Ruggiero was the epitome of a wise guy and had the respect of other mobsters. He had a reputation as a killer but on a daily basis was not prone to violence. Ruggiero had never served time in prison. He had been arrested many times, but never jailed. Ruggiero earned his nickname Lefty from tossing dice left-handed while playing craps. He got the nickname Two Guns because when he went out on a hit, he liked to use two guns. By the 1970s, Ruggiero had acquired a gambling dependency. He was betting and losing heavily on horse races. Soon he was borrowing money from Nicholas Marangelo to cover losing bets. By 1977, Ruggiero owed Marangelo $160,000. The Bonanno family told Ruggiero that he would have to repay Marangelo before he could become a made man. By 1977, Ruggiero had paid most of his debt to Marangelo and the family accepted his membership. However, by 1978, Ruggiero was back in debt again to Marangelo. To settle the debt this time, the family arranged to transfer the revenues from part of Ruggiero's criminal operations directly to Marangelo. Due to his gambling problem, Ruggiero was always trying to hide his few assets from his creditors Marangelo and Sabella. Aftermath and death. On July 26, 1981, the Donnie Brasco operation came to an end. FBI agents visited Napolitano's apartment on top of the Motion Lounge and informed him of Brasco's true identity. After the Bonanno leadership learned the truth, they immediately went after the men who brought Brasco into their midst. Mirror and Napolitano were murdered shortly after. On August 29, 1981, the FBI intercepted and arrested Ruggiero.in November 1982, Ruggiero, along with Santoro, Antonio Tomasolo, and Anthony Fat Tony Rabino, would be convicted in a 6-week jury trial for racketeering conspiracy, receiving a 15-year prison sentence. Ruggiero refused to believe that Donnie Brasco was a special agent in the FBI and not his associate. Ruggiero told his lawyer, "He'll never go against us." However, after Pistone testified against him, he later said, "I'll get that motherfucker Donnie if it's the last thing I do." In April 1993, suffering from lung and testicular cancer, Ruggiero was released from prison after serving almost 11 years. He died on November 24, 1994. In popular culture in the 1997 film Donnie Brasco, Benjamin Ruggiero was portrayed by Al Pacino. Ruggiero's granddaughter Ramona Rizzo appears on the TV show Mob Wives on VH1. Further reading: Pistone, Joseph D. and Woodley, Richard, 1999. Donnie Brasco, My Undercover Life in the Mafia, p. 402, Hodder and Stoughton. ISBN 0-340-66637-4. Pistone, Joseph D. and Brandt, Charles, 2007. Donnie Brasco, Unfinished Business, Running Press. ISBN 0-7624-2707-8. Criddle, Simon. The Last Godfather. The Rise and Fall of Joey Mazzino. Berkeley, March 7, 2006. ISBN 0-425-20939-3. DeStefano, Anthony. The Last Godfather. Joey Mazzino and the Fall of the Bonanno Crime Family. California, Citadel, 2006. Rob Selwyn. The Five Families. The Rise, Decline and Resurgence of America's Most Powerful Mafia Empire. New York, St. Martin's Press, 2005. Notes. References. External links: United States of America v. Benjamin Ruggiero Drostiad.com. United States of America v. Benjamin Ruggiero. Time Magazine, Strife and Death in the Family by David Brand.